Hi YouTubers, this is Tracking Treasures. I wanted to show you what I found yesterday. We went out to a parking lot. It's hard to remember where we even went. Oh, we went to the horse campground yesterday. And we dug up some really crusty zinc pennies, and we found a quarter out there. Just miscellaneous junk. It wasn't a bust, but we just found a few things. And digging in my own yard again. My own yard is producing all the I want to say best stuff, even though it's not great stuff. It's still stuff from my childhood, stuff from my family. I actually found a dime, and that's just a 1981. It's not real old. Yeah, it's not real old, but it's very crusty. When I picked it up, I first thought it was a penny just because of the color on it. It's really rusty looking. I found some more pennies in my yard, some more of the 70s pennies, and another long primer. And when I first found this, I just picked it up and I thought, yeah, it's another shell cartridge. So I just stuck it in my pouch and I didn't even think anything more of it. But I got to looking at it and I thought, there's no hole in the end of it. And then it looked like it come apart. So, and no primer, nothing on the end. So I thought, well, okay. I pulled it apart and I'll show you what I discovered. On the inside, it was red. And then I remembered. This is so funny. My sister and I, when we were little, we had these little tubes of lipstick. And they were just like, toy lipstick for little girls. And we had, I don't know, 4 or 6 of these. Yeah, now it's all coming out. It's all dried up and really just gone. But when I opened up and I saw that and I thought, oh my God, that's one of those little tubes of lipstick. I can't believe that. So I can't wait to show that to my sister. She'll get a real kick out of that. And here I thought it was a shotgun or a rifle bullet, or, because it looks so much like them. So that was a huge shock. And then I found this unexpected find in my yard. And it was buried pretty deep, like 6 inches, 7 inches, something like that. It's a Ronson lighter. And you can see that it's this side was actually down. So it's not, I didn't hit that with anything. It was just, it came up like that. That was the side that was down in the dirt, but it had just, it's corroded so bad that it finally just rusted through. And you can see the screw is missing. So if I go back to that same spot, I can probably find the screw maybe. I don't know, it's pretty far down. But it's really corroded up on top. I don't think it's really, it's not vintage, it's not really super old, just because of the wording on it and the way that it's printed. The older ones were printed this way, and this one's actually printed this way. It doesn't give a year. It does have a patent on it, so I may be able to look up that patent number. I don't think it's anything really expensive. Ronson did make some really nice, good, expensive vintage lighters, but I don't think this is one of them. But I know no one in our family has smoked for over 20 years. This might have belonged to my son at one time. But, it's had to have been in the ground for at least 20 years. So that was just really unexpected, but I'll ask my son if that was his when he still lived at home. So that's yesterday's finds. A dime, a primer, more pennies from my yard. Still finding pennies. I can't believe I'm still finding pennies in this yard. This came from the horse campground out the lake. We just kind of walked around, did a little search there yesterday evening. The lighter and the lipstick. So this is Tracking Treasures, and happy hunting.